I am preparing to pick up a friend from who's flying in from Cleveland today. She's flying in from Cleveland for CareerCon. But today I'm just flowing. I'm just free flowing today, honestly, because as we enter a new year, there's a lot going on in a lot of our lives, and we're showing up tired, overwhelmed. Uh, we're showing up as carrying and caregiving for those that are in our lives. We're showing up as Americans who are tired of what's happening in our world today, regardless of what side of the aisle you're on. Things are shaky at best. And on Monday, I woke up ready for the week, but I was also mentally tired. I was mentally burned out on the rhetoric that we're being fed all throughout our social media platforms, conversations we're having with people within our circles of friends. I'm thankful. I have a shaky voice because I'm just emotional. I'm thankful for the thread that I share with five other women that we've had for 10 years that helps pull me through. But on Monday, I really needed to I think I needed a little uplift, as maybe perhaps other people. I guess I wasn't alone because I had posted inside of my, not my, but the Facebook community of Second Act Women, that we needed to maybe lift each other up. So, one of the things that happens when you live alone and you're a solopreneur, both double-edged sword, but both that I love, but you don't often have times. You have a lot of alone time, right? But you don't get to express yourself with somebody, a human being that's actually within your household. So Monday morning, I decided to maybe get some uplift of my own and also have others uplift the others that may be needing it as well. And so I had posted, do you have a quote of motivation or inspo, something that they use to uplift themselves, perhaps a funny or anything that they would like to share with their second act sisters that day? And the response was overwhelming. It seems I wasn't alone, frankly. It seemed as though these women over 40, 50, 60 plus, and any allies that are also within our community also needed a little joy, a little happiness, little love and happiness. A little Al Green there. Y'all, I don't sing. Okay. So that's as much as you're getting from me. So I'm going to read a couple of the things a little later on in a few moments about what they had shared with their community inside of Second Act Women. But before that, I want to share that. And oh, by the way, welcome to the House of Middlescence, house guests. You are a house guest inside of this house, inside of the house of Barbara Brooks and little 5-pounder that you're going to see playing with her Bucky's beaver. You'll see her running back and forth from time to time. She loves it when I get on there or when I get on a phone. She has to show out. That's her time to show out. Look at her. Anyway, welcome to the House of Middlescence. This is where on Thursday mornings I open up the mic. There will be times where I'll have a guest or two, or sometimes I will just have a topic. I am a pro-ager who's all about celebrating this time in life. And as I like to say now, it's about living agefully. That's right. Living agefully. So today I'm going to talk about living agefully and what I'm doing for myself finally, because I think oftentimes as women, who are we're used to taking care of a lot of other people, right? And for me, this is the year of me. This is the me era. This is the Barbara, take care of you first, oxygen mask on first, which oftentimes I don't do, but I preach. I'm pretty sure you can relate to that. We preach about taking care of ourselves, but do we? Are we the cobbler without shoes? Yeah. Oh my God. One time I used that term for my intern many years ago. I said, yeah, sometimes I'm the cobbler without shoes, or around here at Second Act Women, we're the cobbler without shoes. And y'all, she said, what does peach pie have to do with shoes? She sure did. I said, oh my goodness. Okay. And I had to explain what a cobbler is. So anyway, I am no longer going to be the shoemaker without shoes. I am going to be wearing some shoes all year of my own. And yes, I get fully dressed at home. And yeah, I'm taking care of me. So the first thing I want to talk about is, and I hope it's the era of you this year as well. 2026, regardless of the noise that's happening in the world today, is going to be my year. Is going to be the year of putting Barbara Brooks first. And then I will have Second Act Women. Because listen, Second Act Women laid the foundation for who I am today. The community lifts me up more than ever, especially today. And so nowhere will Second Act Women will remain the place where I continue to provide amazing signature conferences, events for women in this time in life. But this year, the era of me really is living agefully. And what does living agefully mean? That means living this life and this time fully, as I like to say, in full color, taking care of myself. But living agefully means owning this chapter in our lives. It's a part of our new brand ethos. Ooh, y'all, look at me. I've got my grays a showing because you guys know I love my streak. Ooh, that was a squirrel moment. But yeah, I'm going to be doing my edges here a little later on. I think in my 60s, which I'm headed into, I just might change my color to my new natural, which is the gray. I'm about 75% gray. Pretty proudful of that. So for me, I am focused on my business of speaking. And I'm going to show you oh, I just love it. I just had somebody say, nobody cares, old lady. See, that's where I delete the comments. And that is where I get rid of the trolls because you do not need to be in my house. Rick James, I am calling you out. Yes, for those of you that are on LinkedIn and other places, I am live on YouTube. And this is where the world is today. I just got called old lady. Yeah, you know what? I'm not old, but I'm a lady and I'm living this time at 59. Rick James calling you out. And I hope that you have a very blessed day today. And you no longer need to be on my channel of YouTube. So when this ends, I will be deleting you and making sure that I block you from my House of Middlescence. Because in this house, we do not play around. We do not bring negativity. And so, see ya. Thanks for calling me. Oh, look at him. He keeps going. I love it. Delete. So anyway, y'all, see, this is the world we live in. People think that they can call you out when you're live, when you're in person, when you're not, when you're anywhere. They think that they can be better than you by saying that you suck. You're an old lady live when you're trying to give goodness in the world. Well, you know what, Rick, again, I hope that you live a beautiful life. I hope that blessings come your way. I hope that things get better since things are not better since you are here trying to be negative in my house. All right. So here we go. Let me show you my, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to post my vision board. So I'm all about vision boarding, which we're going to do a vision board event. And so inside of that, actually, here we go. Delete. Okay, I'm going to put user in timeout. Rick, next time you give me a comment, you are in timeout and then you're blocked after this. All right, see ya. Okay, so here is my vision board. Give me a moment. I am going to share screen and I want to show you what we did. Yeah. So for those of you that are just coming in, thank you, Cardi VR2, for just saying hi instead of doing what the other person is doing, which is trying to ruin my day, and he will not. All right. It has been a day, y'all, already because I'm picking up my friend from Cleveland who is flying in. Why is it I cannot find my so stand by. Okay, you know what? I'm going to share my my vision board. I'll share a link and I'll share that. But my vision board really is about picking up where I left off with my speaking career over the last couple of years and really going full force. And headed into corporate America and women's conferences and really teaching them about the power of intergenerational teams. That is going to be so fun for me to be able to do that. Now, the power of shared voices. So when Monday morning, when I needed, again, a little uplift, there was nothing better than getting people to share their voices, to share their positivity, to share a little love, because we lead a little love and happiness, as I said. So here are some of the comments that people said, and I just wanted to share them with you. There is someone who turned 63 and she is making new rules for her chapter. That's right. And I'm not going to show you that because this is a private community inside of Second Act Women, but don't make your kids a retirement plan. That's right. She's saying love them deeply, but plan on you. She is taking her health. Your health is your real job. That is what she's saying. I believe that. Is what I think is happening with me is my health is my real job. Because you guys know I lost like 60 pounds, close to 60 pounds in the last couple of years. Number 3 is protecting your peace. I think we all know that, but do we do it? Yes. 2026 in my me era, I am going to be protecting my peace and standing up for myself. Are you standing up for yourself? What are you doing? Oh, and then she did this cute picture of her pup and a good mug. I love a good mug. Here's mine for the morning, a little hustle juice, because it's a busy day. Gratitude, always gratitude. I have a gratitude list inside of my planner. So I have a planner. I'm old school, new school. And I actually have I number one of my pages 1 through, and I know, by the way, there is no consistency to today's podcast because you know what? I just wanted to come on and just spend time with you for a moment. I didn't need to plan today, or I should have, but I didn't have time because I have the CareerCon conference coming up and I just decided I would just open mic. But here is my gratitude list. I literally number 1 through 31 for January, and every day I am writing a gratitude, someone who was nice to me. I write it down. I'm feeling the feels inside of my gratitude list. And so it sounds like that is what this person is doing as well. Let's see. Michelle, I won't say the last name, is be sure. Oh, she gave me someone to follow. Here's something that somebody said. I can't think of any better representation of the word beauty than someone who is unafraid to be herself. Beauty is someone who is unafraid to be themselves. I'm just giving you a little morning uplift this morning. Take a deep breath. Now do something seemingly scary because somebody said, that's what Maria said, because it's a YOLO. It's a you only live once life that we're living. Walk in beauty instead of goodbye. She has chosen harmony as her word for 2026. Curious what your word is. And it's taken, she says, from a blessing of the divine Navajo word. Oh, I just love that. We've got Laura, an old friend of mine here who lost her mom last year, who is every day waking up today. She is, there is a quote here, wake up today. I had to make it bigger. Every day, think as you wake up today. I am fortunate to be alive. I am not going to waste it. That is what the Dalai Lama said, and that is a quote that she carries throughout her day. Stop negotiating with one thing that's draining you. Stop negotiating with one thing that's draining you and replace it with something you love, something that brings you joy. Maybe it's a cup of joe with a friend at a coffee shop. Maybe it's coloring, which I'm going to bring back into my life. Maybe it's whatever it could be. Let's all stop negotiating with the one thing that's draining us. If it's, for me, it's doom scrolling. It's having people like this person who wanted to try to ruin my day that is not doing a great job at it, because I am still smiling and happy that I woke up and opened my eyes today. I love that some people are saying following. They're following this list. By the way, if you are not inside of the Second Act Women community on Facebook, that is where I'm taking these morning uplifts that we all need from. So please join us. Myself and our moderators would gladly welcome you into our beautiful community. And Jen Kasani, who's one of our administrators, I'll call her out because she says set boundaries and limits. There are some energetic vampires like the one inside of my live feed that's trying to be the vampire. But you know what? Whatever those energetic vampires, as she's saying, that are sucking away at your, trying to pull the negativity out and up front, let's suppress them, right? Sarah Sent is, oh my gosh, I love this one. And then I'm going to say goodbye because I just wanted this to be quick. But she said, she has a quote that pulled up, said, I once heard someone say that beautiful means be you to the full. I love that. Beautiful means be you to the full. Wow. That's a good one. That is a good one. So the list keeps going on and on and on. And I'm hoping that some of those things that I listed here are here to uplift you as well. And I'm hoping that you are choosing hope on purpose. I'm hoping that you are choosing to live your life with inspo, with motivation, with the right people that are around you. I'm hoping that you are living a blessed life. I hope that you are not letting people suck at or trying to take away the person you are, the negativity that's being put out in the world. Y'all, I'm not a life coach, so you're pretty much getting what I'm putting down. Is I'm just hoping that you, instead of letting what's happening around our world today take away from your joy and your happiness, I'm hoping that we can come together and just instead lift each other up and be motivators instead. And yeah, I am going to get over to Denver International Airport to go pick up my friend. And in closing, I just want to give you my prime example. It's the name of my newsletter on LinkedIn. But today's prime example is the woman who, again, is choosing, or human, really, that is choosing hope on purpose. I'm a glass half full kind of girl. I was raised that way by Bobby Brooks, who always took care of my brother, me, others. I remember her picking up GIs on the way into Fort Carson because their cars were broken down, always taking care of other people, because she always lived a positive life, regardless of being a single mother and making it work. So let's make it work, and let's today choose hope and be intentful with it. So life is a remix. This is just today is and every day is just another soundtrack on your 80s mixtape or your 80s or your 90s CD. And I thank you for joining me today inside of the House of Middlescence. And I hope to see you soon. Bye, everyone.